And hello there, and welcome here to Talladega, the Trophy Series races on the high banks, on the biggest and fastest superspeedway on the schedule. It's the fastest, it's the biggest oval. It's Talladega. Nothing more I can say. Talladega. It's Dega, baby. The qualifying is over, and the starting grid is gonna be shown in just a couple of seconds here. And here we go. Asquith, the 77 on P1, and Gildarini in the 71 on P2. Tajani in the 25 on P3, and Taran in the 101 on P4. Fernandez in the 81 on P5, and Salvi P6 in the 22. Miss Shane in the 159 on P7, and Pike on P8. Paul Fogelens P9, and Diego P10. Brown at the 39 P11, and Skefton P12 in the 27. Vicino in the 11 on P13, and Gastel car number 10 on P14. Rogier in the 45 on P15, and Zulian on P16. Gasparini P17, and Lecco the 17 on P8. Deck in the 31 on P19, and Sargent in the 65 on P20. Krause in the 6 car on P21, and Brotolini in the 66 on P22. Liberance the 51 on P23, and Rückenberg P14 P24. The Hill the 614 on P25, and Britain, last week's winner, on P26. Stocklosa in the 95 on P27. And Smythe on P28 with no qualifying times at all. Smith P29, and Duken P30. The 76 of Hans Jörg rounds up the field on P31. A lot of people didn't qualify, wanted to start from the back here. Strategy is playing already, and you can see that the field is packed. The Talladega effect, it's working. One lap under yellow behind the pace car at Talladega is gonna take about 2 minutes here. So yeah, one yellow flag is might take a little bit longer than last week at Kansas or 2 weeks ago at Bristol. But for everyone who has damage, that's more like a good message here. The field is round out. The field is gonna be packed. The biggest difference between Talladega and Daytona here. While Daytona had 31 degrees of banking in the corners, Talladega goes up to 34. And what makes the biggest difference here, also, the lane, Talladega has like one whole lane more on the outside. So 3 wide, easily possible, while in Daytona it's more like claustrophobic. And the biggest difference, the start-finish line is behind the tri-oval compared to Daytona, where it's in the middle. A subtle change with about 300 meters. What makes a huge difference. Alrighty. Pace cars off, restart zone, middle of the tri-oval here, so we're getting ready. First restart, I won't go on board, maybe next restarts, and the green flag is out early. We're racing, hoppity hoppity up. The inside lane didn't really got on the back of the leader here. And we are packed up. No breakaway, no single car goes in front. These guys are gonna see each other quite frequently here. The inside lane already got single filed out here. '27, Skafton. He tries to open up the third lane or tries to get shuffled back. Not really sure about that. I think he wants to go further back into the pack. And you can see, like, after the back end of the pack, it's single file. Those are these guys, they're just here to chill out a bit. Saving fuel, getting dragged from the pack and saving fuel. Oh, that is nasty. Don't go below the yellow line there. You can't pass here. You can't drop back. You can't pass below the yellow line. And yes, this time the iRacing audio is on, I know. So, the biggest question is, how do you get the outside lane to work? The inside lane has the shorter way around. That's a fact. But the outside lane has the advantage to probably... Oh, that's... Oh, I see it. I see pushing like the fourth car in line pushes the third car in line. This can cause a crash quite fast. What I wanted to say... Oh, lane block in there. The 71 goes to the high side, blocks the run of the high lane, and gets carried with. So, what I wanted to say... The outside lane has one advantage. They can side draft. They can go to the inside lane, pushing the air on the spoilers in the corners to destroy that advantage of the shorter way. And on the straightaways, they let go of them and get the run out of the corner. That's a little play you can do here. Oh, the 71 now tries to control both lanes. That is expert level driving. He really needs to be on his foot if he wants to do that. No, you can see they are on edge. Going up, going low. You don't want to see that if you're driving in a pack. And the caution is out for the first time.
Toby, what are you doing? I don't need replay.
Where are these? What happened? Oh!
What are you doing? Come on!
Okay, so we have actually in that single car pack we have something. No! There we go. Oh, Rajir in it. Okay, I need to have a different camera angle for that one, I feel like. Let's see. Yeah, that should work. He gets spun. Rogier gets a hit on the front. Krause just barely avoids it. Liverance gets a tap. Shouldn't be much. I want to see that again. Brown gets pushed from the 31. Gets pushed high and goes low again. Well, don't want to say that's Dega for you, but basically that's Dega. Just a misunderstanding, misjudgment of lanes and pushing. Can happen quite fast here. Especially if you push a car further back in the lane. So Gallerini gets in front. Second place, Taran, didn't expect that. Asquith on P3 and Selvi on P4. Tajani back on P5. Positioning is gonna change quite frequently here. Be aware of that. Do I have a pit in? I have a pit entry cam. Might not be the most useful cam around here, but let's see. Maybe we can spot some guys with damage with that here. I don't think most of the pack is gonna pit this time. Yeah, most of them are going by. The 81, we have Pike. With the 81, we have Sergeant. Roger, of course. We have 36. Oh, we have actually. Whoa, whoa, whoa! A couple. Didn't expect that many guys into the pits. Okay. We might be able to see what they are doing. If they are doing something. Hülkenberg, he wasn't in the crash. Oh, we see someone needs to back up there. Just a quick splash and dash, and off they go. Just fuel in and away they go. No tire change. Of course, a couple of people have to repair the cars. Not sure what the 67 is doing. I think he just wants to be in the back end of the pack here. Need to get my cams back where I want them. Here we go. So that was the first wreck here. Misjudgment, misjudgment and misunderstanding. If you're a spectator, if you watch that, you think like the track is huge. Why are they? What are you talking about? The track is huge. Why would you think it's claustrophobic? They have so much space to run. On the next restart, you're gonna see what I mean. I'm gonna go back into my favorite camera. Actually, do we have a gyro cam? Do we have a gyro cam? We have a gyro cam. Okay, we need to go into the gyro cam. So you get a feeling for the bank, for the corner angle here, for the banking. Oh yeah, that's gonna be fun. Even the tri-oval around in Talladega here. I'm not sure, but it should be around 15 to 17 degrees. I don't really know that for a fact, but I think I heard that one. So yeah, it's pretty steep. If we get more cautions, I can maybe go down a couple of like historic facts here. Little of history lesson about Talladega. It's quite interesting and actually a little bit funny. How this track became one of the biggest crown jewels of NASCAR. And why it doesn't have lights. That is actually a funny story. Cars are side by side once more. But we still have 3/4 of a lap to go. It's a big track. The crazy thing is, Carson speed is, I think, 115 kilometers per hour. Like, on a normal German roadway, you can go 100. Wikipedia says it's 33 degrees of banking in the corners. Yeah, yes, that's true. But the tri-oval, that is something I'm not sure about. But I think it's not a. I don't want to call it a fact, but I think it should be around 15 to 17 degrees. Alrighty, we have audio this time, so I will go on board with the car on the outside. Who do we want to see? I think I go with Diego here in the gyro cam. If I can find the gyro cam. Here we go. Going into the gyro cam, 16.5 degrees in the tri-oval. Thanks. So I wasn't even that far off. Go into the gyro cam, crank the sound up, and you can feel, and you get a feeling how steep it is. Green flag is back in the air. On board, pure sound. think I hit the wrong camera. That's the cam. There we go. Alrighty, around here I just take one lap. And we saw it from the car, but that was a bold move from Diego to dive into turn 3, almost on the yellow line. I think it was on the yellow line. That was a move right on the limit there. You didn't get much closer to get a you don't get much closer to the rule limit of NASCAR when it comes to passing than that. It worked. No one got wrecked. So I won't. It was a move. It worked. Here you can see it again. I didn't. Couldn't catch that message, but I think it was something about a 21. Not quite sure. So, now the outside lane is up for the challenge. Trying to make it work, trying to catch the lead. And we've got a separation there. The second pack broke up the draft to get out of... probably out of the way of wrecks. Oh, the 22. Selvi, he is getting a little bit squirrely there. Catch it back. Managed to catch himself back. You don't want to be that bold. You don't. Normally, you just want to hang out a bit, save fuel now, save your car, save your stuff, avoid wrecks and damage. I could call an old NASCAR saying like, if you want to finish first, you first need to finish. I don't think that's just a NASCAR saying, but yeah, that applies on that track way more than on most other tracks. The second pack is losing quite big right now. And the first single file lane, there you see the effect I talked about in practice. They're trying to break away. If the high lane would side draft more aggressively, they would have a good chance to actually get a breakaway here. The high lane is not working how it's supposed to do. Oh my goodness, that was a massive, massive wiggle. They're not really catching the pack. The second pack. Oh, there they are. They're way out of the draft, and I don't think they are able to catch the main pack. It didn't look like they were sorted. Maybe they have a damaged car in front? Not sure. We're focused on the main lead pack. Just seeing that Brown's still on pit road. He's not out, but he's still staying there, so he got the worst out of the last incident. And we will see our first 3 wide. Krause and Pike going to the outside, trying to make the third lane work. Didn't expect it to happen that fast. And you'll see the big side drafts. The second car, the car in the middle lane, it was just big moment there. Okay, so the car in the middle lane, it was just on the back end of the second lane, and look how fast the second lane dies immediately after opening the third. Yet, spinning crash. A 36. No, the 63. Julian. Oh, it was a push going wrong. Let's see if we can get a better angle here. Yeah, I think Krause made contact with the 17. And the 17 gave the push to the 63 here and turns him around by accident. Yeah, the most frequent cause of wrecks in Talladega. A push going wrong. So, back on the pacing here. This, Galderini has something to say about the last restart. Don't really know why. Maybe we can... Talladega gives us enough opportunity to go back far enough. Maybe we could see what he was referring to. So let's see. He pretty much has a massive gap there. I don't really know why he's talking about that. Maybe we can, if we're there, we can maybe see where is Diego. There we go. Maybe we can see Diego's massive maneuver. There we go. On the yellow line. Makes it 3 wide for a minute. Just a great move. Just an all-over great move there. We have a couple of guys again on pit road. Diego, Asquith. Galderini stays out one more time. Well, the pit road is packed. The whole field. Except Sargent, Deck, Brown, Galderini, and Bartolotti. Interesting. Really, really interesting. Maybe, just maybe, Galderini and Asquith weren't really fine with that pass, with that 3 wide pass from Diego, but I don't know, I don't think so. In my opinion, just my opinion, that was a great maneuver. It worked, no one wrecked, and if the gap is open, go for it, I guess. So, Twitch chat, any questions, any themes, any interesting things we can talk about under yellow? Just write it, just text it. Talladega is one of those tracks where I know a pretty big history lesson. I know a lot here. So if someone has something to say, questions, just go for it. No, it's actually the second yellow, but both are quite similar causes. A push going wrong, misjudgment. It's Talladega. just the common things. No really big crashes, no big ones. Gilderini, I would say, led the most laps. Yet, that's the thing. Yet, we might see. We might still see. We might still see a big one. The question is not if the big one comes. The question is when the big one comes. Oh, we're side by side again. Just 2 more minutes under yellow. The trucks are lined up. Stocklosa. I think he got a little bit of damage in the last wreck. Or in the first wreck. Yeah, how much fuel is needed to finish? Honestly, you can't really follow the strategy here. Like, I think the fuel window here should be around 32 to 35. You can maybe stretch it up to 37, 30, 38 maybe. But if there is a yellow, you go into the pits. You go into the pits, refuel, and maybe drop a little bit back if you want. Some of those guys, they appear to not want to do that. Like Krause, I expected him to drop back a little bit more. Okay, so we will go back on board for the restart. The old tradition I tried to do. How do we go in a car further back? Let's go with Tajani here. The restart zone is gonna come. Leader has control and the green flag is in the air. We're racing. Crank it up. Talladega gets 1 lap of onboard cranking because if we're not looking, we might miss something, and we missed something. 3 wide at the back, the 3 Germans in 1 line. Oh, there was actually a mistake. I did. Brown is not the car control. Brown is the 39, not the 36. We see 3 wide happening. And you can see how it kills the middle lane immediately. Skafton now goes to the middle lane. Wouldn't do that if I were you, buddy. What will it do to the single file lane? To that single file group up there? It doesn't appear to slow them down that much. We're 300, almost 300 kilometers. Which is crazy, to be honest. Those are the pictures we're here for. Beautiful 3 wide racing. That's what we want to see at Talladega. You just have to love it. in my opinion, this is one of the most precise forms of racing. Oh, it's getting a little bit unstable there. Oh, now the lanes are collapsing. Yeah, that's the thing. The new aero model of the truck, it's not really the greatest for freeride racing. The side drift is so powerful. If they were a bigger group, they probably could have made it work. But with just 3 cars, not right now. And for the most guys, I think most guys think it's too early to make that kind of a move. And I would agree, totally. If I were driving, I wouldn't make it 3 wide right now. Even though the pack looks pretty stable. I think we all saw way worse on iRacing official races. It looks quite good. We're back in side-by-side action. Gilderini still leads the race. Oh, now he gets a little bit overthrown there. Asquith to the lead. Gilderini tried to block the lane, but Asquith had a different opinion. Oh, Gilderini gets turned. The leader gets around. Huge crash. Oh no! No! I need to get the cam on it. Oh no! Let's see, where is Gilderini? Come on, Cam, where is he? Give me his cam. Why is it so difficult to find him? iRacing. Go on, give... There he is. Okay, now we've got him. Different cam. And yet again, a push going wrong. Yeah, there we go. Oh, that is the worst thing. Krause drove, well, casually right through him, and he actually blinked out. Okay. Oh boy.
Pit strategy is hard.
Pit strategy. What strategy? We need to see. No, the 6 car Krause doesn't really have damage. iRacing in that code on his finest right there. I think also that Gilderini had some kind of an issue later, because he was just gone. That's a weird one. Didn't see that one coming. But I need to say, honestly, that could have been way worse. So many cars got damaged there. Yeah, but I mean, if you have the leader spin down and back into the pack, that was way less damage. Way less the car is getting damage out of it than I thought. That wasn't quite the big one I was seeing happening. That might have been actually the best outcome for the wreck. Sounds bad, but that actually was the best way he could have spun. So, how many guys do we see into the pit road? Sergeant 31. Couple of guys heading in onto the pit road. Again, almost the whole field. I feel like most of them are not getting for fuel, for tires, for damage. What I think, most of those guys are in to get in the back of the pack. Just my think, just my thought. Oh yeah, Gilderini has a lot of damage. He might have bad wheel damage and definitely aero damage he needs to fix. But I think most of those guys are getting into the pits just to get in the back end of the pack. Halder doesn't have damage. He is back into the top 10. Like I said, iRacing netcode on its finest right there. He had so much luck. Guillerini's still in the pit road. Liberan's also still there. We don't have many people on one lap down at this point. If I am correct, it should be just the 31 and the 36. Sorry, the 36. Oh boy, oh boy. We don't really get that long run in where fuel saving could actually come into play. But maybe it's like Kansas. We have like multiple bigger wrecks in the early race and then later maybe they just settle in a bit. Pace car should be taking the lights out again. And yes, the side-by-side is back. So one more lap under yellow. I think there is Liberans just going out of pit road, followed by... What's that? Wait a second. Yes, yet it was Britain, and Liberans is one lap down. Britain, the leader from the winner last week in Kansas. Yeah, like I said, Talladega, unpredictable. The dominating car from Bristol and Kansas, now driving in the back end. Maybe it's his strategy. Maybe not. Not sure about that. We will see. Skafton still in the top 10. Krause in the top 10. Diego. So a couple of guys. Maybe these are the people we need to look out for. Maybe they know what they're doing on the Superspeedway here. So heading into turn 4. The race is gonna start. Should I go again into the driver's cam, or should I stay out of the or should I stay on the outside? I think I will. I think I don't go on board one more time.
I like Biden. Sorry, it's cool down.
Guillerini calls out a sorry if I caught that one right. Well, I don't think it was his fault, to be honest, but yeah, he apologized. And we get the green flag, and we're rolling off. The bottom lane once more didn't really get going. The whole pack is really separated from each other. So that's an interesting one. Asquith, Tajani, and Diego again leading in a single file 3-car pack. Oh, well, that almost a 3 wide there. Kept it straight though. And the pack is separated. Oh, look at that. This is weird looking. Krause settled into the middle, into the bottom lane. I think the bottom lane might be the dominant here. 4 cars on the outside. I'm not sure if they can make it work. But they are separating the... They're slowing down the bottom lane. They're actively doing it. Okay, so just for comparison, I'm getting scaffed in here. At 2 laps? They separated in not even 2 laps. They separated like in the first half of the of the first lap. So Skefton goes with 290, 291 around. Let's see with what speed he goes into turn 3. Oh, look at that second pack there. They're unstable. Just real quick, I want just getting a little glimpse here of that second pack. The leader here is actually Vicino. Vicino and Lecco. So they are going. So I want to see who's the last car in that third pack. It's
Thank you.
a little bit obsession about pushing in the backpack. So he goes about 295 into turn 3, and the leader of the second pack, he just goes with 280. So they are actually not catching the lead pack. And Krause is upset with being pushed while being further back in the main pack. Understandable. Doesn't really do much. And the outside lane. Oh, look at that! Skefton now leading the race. On the outside lane. They made it work, and he goes immediately down to the second lane. And the second pack back there, you just saw it a little bit. They are racing side by side. Something you don't want to do if you want to catch the pack in front of you. So they are not really sorted out. Yeah, they're not catching. Taran leading the outside lane. Maybe they're trying to make something happen. Tajani still in P4. He's holding up strong. Yeah, the outside lane is dying a little bit out once more. Okay, a couple of scattered cars behind the behind the leading pack actually managed to catch up. How's the second pack looking like? Who could I? So wait, last car lead pack. Who is it? Is it the 70? Yes, it is Duken. Into turn 1 with 280, I feel like, and okay, now the second pack is a little bit faster, if my data is right. So they might actually be able to catch. And look at that second lane, led by Sargent. They made it. They make it work. Whoa, that is beautiful. But now the inside. Skefton tries to fight back. Side draft them in the corner. Multiple cars getting on the high side. Tajani going high. Giving up his prime position on the bottom lane. Trying to work with his trying to work with its bodies there. Oh, a little bit of contact there from Skafton. He comes high. Terranol leading the race. And that is the strategy game here. Where do you want to be? Who do you trust? This is Talladega. Sargent with a big arrow push goes to the low side. Leaves Taran in the dust. Pike now on his bumper. Tries to keep the momentum up. And that was not the greatest move from Sargent. Sargent had a gap, and that slowed down the bottom lane. Now Taran to the inside, tries to control the lanes. Not quite able to. Pike now with a big run on the outside. So at this point I would stick to the outside. We saw multiple guys from being dominant on the outside, going to the low side and immediately dying. So at this point I would think the outside is gonna work quite good. The outside lane appears to be way faster than the inside. Why not stick to it? Oh, Titani gets a little bit squirrely there. Don't wreck, buddy, don't wreck, buddy. Managed to get himself back, and look how that slowed down the bottom lane, the top lane here. Pike still leading the race. Oh, getting really unstable there. Getting pushed in the tri-oval. Always a little bit dicey here. They will be wrecking 5 laps. You still give them 5? When I see that, I give them 2. But I would hope not, because that is great racing right now. Oh, the outside lane quite unstable. Oh, that is not the perfect push. What are they doing? I know the trucks are way harder to control being pushed into corners than the next gen. I don't know if I would do that constantly. You see how that upset Pike, so... Okay, Krause thinks different. He has a different opinion on that. He's keep doing it. I guess he's in the call with him, so... yeah, he's making the call, and Skafton is getting out of here. Skafton says, no, I don't want to be part of that one. Let me out of this. And he is dropping. You see Krause stepping out of line to get a little bit of air on the engine. Skafton might be the smart one here. I see a wreck coming. I see it, I feel it. The tension is high. And we're not even halfway in. Why is the tension so high? Come on, guys. Krause pushing the hell out of the back bumper there. They can't quite make it work. They're just they're fighting, but they can't really get the dominant position. There are not enough cars. Oh, that was a big moment. Krause now to the outside. I don't think that was something he wanted to do. Who are they going with? They're going with Krause now. And that killed the outside lane completely. Pike still trying to hold on to that. Not in a world, buddy. Look how they are losing. And yeah, you could see that moment a mile away. Like he was fighting the car every corner. That gives back the lead to Taran here. At least for the moment. Look how they coming back. Sargent gets now in front of Krause. Something that he probably didn't want it to happen, because he wants to get a little bit air on the car. I don't want to know how hot his engine is right now. But it worked, and now Krause stays outside, gets it done, and leads the first lap. Leads his first lap. Gilderini stays out of the way here. And you saw it again. Krause, Sargent goes to the outside, gets the lead, goes to the inside, and immediately gets swallowed from the outside. Yeah, I think it's just worked better. I think the outside works better than the inside. Yeah, that's another thing. All of that was just half a pack. Yeah, these are just 4 cars, 4 to 5 cars. Depends on who's there. They are dominating. They're dominating. Well, just good old German. The shit. They are dominating the shit out of the inside lane with just 4 cars who know what they 4 cars who know what they're doing. This is insane.
Come on, middle on track.
Someone is upset with something here. I think it was with the lap car of Gilderini, I think what was?
Yeah, 17.
Yes, I think Gilderini. Who came back down in the middle. And this is the thing I talked about in practice. Side drafting in the corner and letting it... Oh, they are letting Krause die on the outside. What was that? Didn't expect that to happen, not gonna lie. But that's the thing I was talking about in practice. Side draft in the corner, letting loose and letting go on the straights, getting the run. Pike and Krause now almost alone on the outside, and we've got a lap car staying on the bottom right now. Gonna be interesting to see what they can do. Especially in these trucks, the side draft and the new aero model is such a big deal. And you see it. Oh, the lap car is staying low. Oh, the lap car is staying low, guys. Brown does not feel to go out of the way. I hope this time it is Brown. Oh, this is gonna be tight. Make it through. Just go through it. I think it worked. And that shook up the pack a bit. We've got a little bit of... Not really... Oh yeah, they separated. There is not much order going on. And Krause gets left once more. Almost 4 wide there for a moment. What I think is that Krause is doing that because the guy who pushes him is overheating. So he goes now to the back, and is now the pusher. Now Pike is the guy who's leading the outside. Sargent comes back onto the top, which is with, I think it was Diego still on the outside. Not sure about that. No, someone else. And now again, 4 cars on the outside. Couldn't catch that one, not gonna lie. Oh, now the leader on the outside. Skafton tries to do something there. He's separated from the rest of the pack. But he can hold it! He holds it, and now this... Oh! Contact there! Diego and Skafton. Diego comes high. Now working with Skafton here. The outside lane is working so much better than I thought it would. It's not like it's not like they are 4 wide, 3 wide all the way through lap after lap. But it's great racing. Guys changing lanes. Guys are looking for the lane, looking where the momentum is. This is what Superspeedway racing is about. Second pack still not catching. Skafton goes low again, blocks the run of Tajani. Oh, misses a moment to block the 3 cars on the high side. How are they doing this? I don't understand. How are they holding the whole lane just with 4 to 3 cars? This is insane. But this is insane in a good way. 2 cautions and the rest is all green. But at least one more. They need to stop one more time. They need to fuel up one more time. They can't save so much. So at least one more stop is gonna happen. Let it be in the green. Let it be in the yellow. One more stop has to happen. Tajani now pushing Skafton. Trying to get that bottom lane a little bit of momentum. I thought that Tajani would work more with Pike and Krause. But apparently he's doing his own thing. Sargent back to the bottom. At least Pike, Krause, and who is that? The 81. No, they're going to the bottom. Maybe they are settling down for pit stops here. Just a theory, but that could happen. Yeah, even if they could save the rest of the race, they are not saving right now. That's a good thing. That's a good point. They are not saving. But I think this is such a great show, such great Superspeedway racing. Strategizing while going, playing. What is it? Yeah, it's playing chess, going 300. I love that kind of racing. And I think they are settling in for a green flag stop. Oh, Diego, that is something you don't want to see. Pushing a second car in line. Oh, no, that is leading up to something worse here. $29 to go here. Who is gonna stop first? You could make it to the end now. If I were one of those guys, I would go into the pits like on 30 laps, maybe 27 laps to go. I would have enough for a potential green-white checkered. And I wouldn't have to fill so much fuel in the car. Even if a yellow would come out, I wouldn't be screwed. I would go like, I think I would go around that number to get the advantage. Even if they would have to stop under yellow. If they have to stop under green, with that strategy, I think you had an advantage because just because they would the other people who stayed out longer need to fill up more fuel. We will see who will play which game. Oh no! Diego again pushing Tajani on the back of Skafton. Oh, this is what caused wrecks here, guys. Be gentle, be careful. You want to finish.
Please stay full speed until you are across the yellow line. If you slow down above the yellow line, you'll get cleaned out.
Yeah, this is a good point of Sargent here. It's like merging. It's like leaving a highway. Don't slow down on the main road. Slow down on the merge lane. Well, the biggest difference between a highway and a superspeedway is in a highway they don't push the hell out of you. Oh, look at that. They are nose to tail 3 cars. This is what causes wrecks. But Diego, that appears to be not Diego's biggest flaw right now. No one in this time. Diego letting go of Tajani once more. And still, I can tell from the speed they're going right now. I don't think they are saving. Maybe a little bit, but they are not saving as much as they could. Now again, not pushing again. Diego's not on a back bumper. Now it's just a strategy game. Who's pushing? Who is pitting? Hey, there you go! Tajani onto pit road. Hey, oh, the whole pack onto pits. 4 guys left outside. Oh, no one is messing up. Nope, everyone is making it clean through. No, I want to stay on the cars, not the pits here. Someone changed tires. That is not the plan they were hoping for. Okay, so maybe they are staying long. They are really standing long. Asquith getting... Oh, Asquith makes a mistake! What's there contact between Diego and Asquith? Or the 81 and Asquith? Oh, that was big. Oh, that was really big. Okay, the rest of the group still stays out. Skefton, Sargent, Pike and Pike, Krause, and who is that? Is that even one of the group? No, it isn't. It is Gilderini. No, wrong button. So we have 4 cars staying out from the lead group.
Guys, we will pit in 3 laps.
3 laps, okay. So that could be a strategy. Where's the second? Where's the group who already pitted? Where are they? They actually separated. Here is Diego. He was one of the first guys to leave pit road. Where is the rest of that group? Here they are. They're now entering the backstretch. There's Asquith, who got the worst out of that cycle, and here is the lead pack. Okay, they're basically the backstretch. Oh, there will be penalties for fast lane and pits. I mean,
Geoffrey, when will you pit?
Not gonna lie, on a super speedway like that.
Yeah, I can go with you guys.
That's... Yeah, the fast lane on a super speedway, if they are going 3 wide, even before the pit lane, I don't think that's gonna be like the biggest theme you have to look out for.
Copy.
And there we go, strategizing. That's what I said with the voice chat. Being able to talk to the guys. Super speedway pitting is always like messy. Second lane, second group. I don't think they were in pit road. We will see how Skull will handle it. Yes, we will see. I don't... Like I said, in my opinion, you can't really do something for that. Like, yeah, they were 3 wide before entering pit road. Where do you expect these guys to go? Tajani here. He was in the first pack. Look at those two. Diego and the 81 of Fernandez. They are just handling it with just 2 cars. Why not? They are fast. Why not? Oh, we have... Oh, carnage! Couple of guys around. We have Skefton, Pike, Sargent, Krause. And that is the second pack also in the those are both packs, the first and the second pack. Oh, another spin! The 11 goes around. Gets spawned from Smythe. A lot of chaos going on there. We will look into that right after that. Krause with a big gap. You don't want to have a big gap here. But Krause leading the pack out of the pits. There are Fernandez and Diego. Oh, that is gotta be dicey. They have a lot more speed than all those guys who just left pit road. But I think Krause actually, can they hold them off? Fernandez now side by side with Smythe. Krause is still not under same speed. They will pass him. I don't think it will work. Smythe and Diego. Yeah. Krause can't hold the lead. And now the racing starts. We'll see how it looks. Maybe we can catch some of those chaotic moments from pit road. Maybe if they settle in a little bit more. Or maybe after the race. We will see. Oh yeah, they're not settling in. Or are they? If there's a yellow, maybe that would be easy. And oh, if I see that, they might be causing a caution quite soon. Yeah, I'll try to rewind. I hope I don't miss something. I will see where's the 11. 77. There's the 11. So we'll go look at that. So we had a lot going on pit entry here. Do I have a different camera angle where I can see maybe a little bit better? We had there we go. 159 misses the pit speed and yeah, pushes him around. Then later, the 11. Where is the 11 now? There's the 11. He actually got, yeah, from Smythe getting out of the pits. The 11 gets pushed while wants to go into his pit box. I mean, he should have gone to the working lane. Not gonna lie, he should have merged earlier. Now back onto the racing action live. And we are going wild. 18 laps to go. And we are side by side through the whole pack. And Diego, someone who actually, I think, did pretty well, made some aggressive moves. 11 got unlucky though. Yeah, he did. Wasn't his fault at all in my... Yeah, wasn't his fault. It happens. It's Superspeedway, and these are Superspeedway green flag stops. Everyone wants to be the fastest. Everyone wants to be the quickest on there. Something like that can happen pretty fast. We will see now. Fernandez leading. Sargent now getting the push from Krause on the outside. And yet again, we see yet again the outside line being the faster line. A little bit of unbalancing there. Unbalanced moves. Krause and Pike right behind each other. Like I said, I know for a fact that these two are in a voice chat. They are talking to each other actively. Oh, Sargent getting a little bit squirrely there on the nose of Krause. Oh, that is gonna lead to either a really great finish or a really big wreck. I'm not sure where we're going with that. But this is Talladega. This is why we're here for. Pushing, shoving, and high speeds. I'm excited for the cup race where I drive. And you can actually see that on the iNascar.eu YouTube channel, where this race is also gonna be played on later, live and commentated. So, check it out. Now the bottom lane gets the run. Sargent, he can't get the pushes from Krause right now. Look at Tajani on the inside once more. Oh yeah, yet now the inside lane is working. Krause can't really... Oh, that is dicey. Oh, that almost gone wrong there. Sargent now leaving the outside. Maybe maybe Krause is happy about that. The green stops in Talladega race is already something. Yeah, honestly, I didn't expect to have any green flag stops around in Talladega whatsoever. The whole in both races. But yeah, we had green flag stops at Talladega. This is great. This is already a great story. The race is going so much better than I expected it to be. But the trophy series surprised me a lot of times at this point, so maybe I underestimate these guys. The outside lane tries desperately to get itself back to work. They can't really... Right now, it's not... It appears to be not working as good as early in the race. Fernandez and Diego, these two seem to be found each other. They are a great duo, in my opinion. Remember the 17? He was leading the second lane, the second pack, while they were separated. Now a little bit 3 wide. Rogier, he is not happy being that far back in the pack. Wants to make it 3 wide a couple of times now. Yeah, the 17 is 1 lap down, but he was one of the leading cars in the second pack who got separated before the green flag stops. So he is there. The whole packs, the whole order we had early in the race, it's gone now. Skafton once more tries to make it 3 wide. As a single car, I don't think it's working, and it slows the rest of the pack down. Something the outside lane does not like to see. Diego was thinking about making the outside lane work, or at least going onto the outside lane. And no, he didn't! It wasn't Diego. It was Fernandez. But Krause has other plans. He goes 3 wide at Talladega. Oh, it's great. I'm smiling right now.
Any chance of the lap of lining up?
Oh, the lap cars side by side.
Go on the apron, go on the apron.
Oh, now that is... Oh, no, that is gonna be killing the outside. Krause had to back out of it. 4 wide! We are 4 wide at Talladega! Little bit of contact there. Saving it though. Oh, that is great. That was so dicey and so great. I'm loving it right now. But that killed the outside. That little moment there killed the whole moment on the outside. You heard Krause on in the voice chat. No, 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 no! Yeah, this... You don't want to see that. Yeah, oh, the outside lane. They need more. They need support now. They need more trucks there. 10 laps to go. 9 with crossing the line. With just 3 cars. They made it work with just 3 cars. But they can't do it now. The inside lane is now too organized. They have now too much order. Even if Fernandez is pushing the hell out of Krause. Now they have a couple of more cars. But Skefton, for some reason, he wants to make it 3 wide. That won't work. And now the outside gets 1 more car. I wanted to say 2, but no, it's just 1. Skefton, he slows the lane down. Look how he separates them. I'm not sure why he's doing it constantly. That is not working, buddy. You're slowing the outside lane down. You're destroying the runs. Sadly, he can't hear me. Diego and Smythe still leading the race. Should we talk about a potential finish here? Where do you want to be as a finisher? Or as a car who's about to finish under green? 3 wide. 3 wide now. Skefton somehow makes the 3 wide work.
Thank you.
Krause upset. Wide 3 wide now. That kills the inside right now. That kills the middle and that kills the middle, I mean. Look at how much they are dropping back. So, there is a rule, or like an unspoken rule. Oh, 4 wide. I can't get a word out of here without missing something big.
Thank you.
So, there's a rule. Like an unofficial rule. If you're leading, or if you're about to finish a Superspeedway, in a single file line, you don't want to be the leading car. You want to be the first, the second, or maybe third car in line. If you're side by side, you want to be the leading car on a lane. As the leader in a single file lane like that, you need to be prepared that cars behind you making the slingshot move and going past. Yeah, the outside lane is dead. You don't want to be leading now in that situation. And the caution is out. Oh, Fernandez. Oh, 4 wide once more. What happened? Fernandez going down. Oh, that is an engine pop. Fernandez is out of the race. Oh, that is big. Yeah, look at that. Fernandez was trying to line up with the 31 there. And spun down, pushed Krause down on Taron, and Taron gets pushed up and... Well... That changes a bit. That changes a lot of things now. We will see where cars line up and how it's going now. They are now all together. With under 10 laps. Are we under 10 laps? No. No. Or? Sure, no. Sure, we are under 10 laps to go. A yellow flag with under 10 laps to go. Oh, wrong button. Oh boy, I have a bad feeling.
Pace car back straight.
Take your bets now. This is gonna be dicey. Who will win? Take your bets, take your guesses now. We are leading up to a great finish. Or a great wreck.
Matteo, por favore, hold the gun, man. I know that you're serving full, but
Wait a second.
okay.
Oh! Fernandez didn't got the engine pop. Taron actually got the pop. Okay. So, Taron is out of the race. Fernandez still in it. But he has to have damage. Yeah, no one is going in. At this point, I don't think we will see... Okay, never mind. Skefton is going in. Rogier has damage. But Skefton going in. That is surprising. Four laps to go. That might go to overtime. That might just go to overtime or just miss overtime. I'm not sure. The lucky dog passes the field. Let me... No, that should not go to the overtime. It should just barely go. Yes, I think we should restart with 2 laps to go if my thinking goes straight right now. Lights should go out this time. Yes, they are. So we will go back to green with 2 laps to go. Oh, this is leading up to something big here. Yes, the lights are out, side by side. Oh boy. Stay here now. This is gonna be insane. Oh boy. Rush to the finish. Rush or crash to the finish. We will see how this goes now. The gloves are off. The patience is gone. Now the pedal to the metal rules. Oh boy. I'm kind of scared, but I'm also excited for that finish. Let's see where this goes.
Big shots coming.
Yeah, big shots are coming in. I can see that.
Even now, big break.
Galderini needs to do something about his mic. I don't really understand what he's saying. Pace car is off. Let's get ready for the green. All cars are lined up. Into the restart zone they go. And the green flag is back in the air. 2 laps to go at Talladega. Can we get the white flag here? What will happen? Who will win that race? 3 white in the back. They are separated. They are not lined up. That could be worse or good. I think it could be worse, or it will be worse. It will be it's not the greatest thing for the leader right now. Onto the backstretch they go. Still side by side. Oh, some looks here for Asquith from Asquith. Sargent. When do they start When do they make start moves? If you're further back, you maybe need to start making moves now. Outside lane. It's back. Oh no, here they go. Outside lane is starting to fall. Crash on the backstretch. On the tri-oval. That's not. We got the white flag before the crash. Got calls a yellow. We are finishing that thing on the green. Oh, that is gonna be awesome. Half a lap to go. Smythe to the outside. Side by side drafting aggressively. Oh, someone gets turned. Around they go. Keep an eye on the leaders though. We will look at that later, after the race, after the finish. Still reckon. Tajani. Can he do it? Can he make a move? Or will he push to the finish? Tajani pushes Diego to the finish.
No passing below the line, man.
That is the finish. Diego wins. Tajani second.
It was worth it.
What a finish. What a race. What a finish. Where's Diego? I think he got spun after that. Where is he? Where is our winner? There he is. Yeah, a little bit damage. Great race. Great finish. Fair play from Tajani there. Pushing Diego to the win. He could have made a move. He could have maybe dumped him.
Holy fucking shit.
The stream is still on, buddy. What a last lap.
Yes.
We will look at that later. Let's see. Get that celebration lap to the leader, to the winner, to Diego here. Standings are on the screen right now. Oh my goodness. What a race. What a race. So there were 2 wrecks on the white lap. The first happened in the tri-oval and the second into turn 3. Right in front of your nose, Paulo, right?
Yes, yes. That was close.
That was really close.
I'm tired, boss.
What?
I'm tired.
Try trying to have burnouts there, Diego.
Good race, though.
It was a great race. It was so amazing to watch.
That's probably the most fun I've ever had on iRacing. I'm not gonna lie. These guys, they know how to play race. It was really fun.
Yeah, it was insane. So, let's go back. Let's rewind that whole white lap.
I'm scared to see it from this angle.
So, I need to go... Wait, no, that is the restart. Let's go to this. Let's just rewind both laps, I guess. No, don't want to change that. I want to change the cam. Where's the blimp cam? There's the blimp. Now we have a good view on everything. The first wreck happened further back, if I'm not mistaken.
GG, Adrian. GG.
It's here.
Well played. Well played.
I'm here.
So, walk me
well
through.
done, Diego,
What do you have to say to the last couple of to the last lap? Getting pushed to the victory.
All I'm saying is that it took 2 races for me to win an event, and it took 1 race to make Saif get his best position ever. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. First of all, I do and I win it.
Yeah, it's Talladega. Everyone, it's Talladega. It's a lottery. You don't know where to finish. You just need to survive it. You did
Finally, I
great,
can
though.
do some reports.
You did.
Sorry, but talk.
You did great. You did great, Adrian. Great racing, great maneuvering. You know, you saw the lane.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
There we have the
Yeah, we
second
wish I
wreck
didn't
and
have to-
another crash. And
I
another.
really wish I didn't have to pit to pee. I had to pee real bad, so I had to give it a pit. Because I needed
you
to
have to
pee
kill-
so bad.
And you have to kill that top lane, so... Well played, boy. Well played.
Oh, that pit stop also that I did was insane. I thought I fucking busted. I came way too hard on the pit lane for sure.
Yeah, I got hit by someone entering the pits, but like that's the first case.
Oh my god.
That was Talladega. See, that was Talladega for the trophy series. Great race, great finish. See you hopefully in the next one. Watch the cup race on YouTube. It's gonna be live with commentary, not for me though. I will race.